Alien abductees, or those who claim to have seen a UFO, alien phenomena. What is your story? I was out driving with my younger brother near a military base in Tucson, Arizona, probably not even 2 miles from my house. It was about 10 p.m. or so, and there were no cars on the road. I was making a left at an intersection, and right as I completed my turn, I heard it approaching from behind us. Literally the sound that they play as an effect for hovercraft in movies, that was what I was hearing. It started out quiet, but got louder as the craft got closer. Since it was obviously heading above us, my brother leaned out the window and exclaimed loudly, "Whoa, it's a UFO," to which I responded by hitting the brakes. What I saw shocked me and has had me convinced ever since. As I came to a stop, the craft glided above us and I watched the wings detach like a transformer robot and lower themselves from the craft by about 5-10 feet. The wings, at this point, were supported only by 2 rods connected to the craft. There were 2 giant thrusters on each wing, as well as an even larger one on the bottom of the main body of the craft. The shape and the movements suggested that it was in some sort of VTOL mode, because as it changed into this VTOL mode, it swung around and did a complete 180 over a 2-story building just ahead of us, to our left, barely missing the roof with its wings. Then it reconnected the wings, forming a triangular shape, and it boosted off back over our heads at an incredible speed. To further describe the craft, it had 2 modes, as far as we could tell. One where the craft is consolidated into a triangular shape and seems to be designed for quick horizontal travel, while the other mode allowed for VTOL movements. It could switch between modes in like 5 seconds or less, and in VTOL mode, it almost looked like the body of a stealth bomber, but with 2 sword-shaped objects underneath it. And of course with thrusters facing at like a 45-degree angle, but they were adjustable. The whole thing was pitch black and we would have never noticed it if we hadn't had the radio off and heard it approaching from behind. This is a drawing I made of the craft. I know not the best, but I got an incredibly good look at it, because even though it was late, the craft was flying so low that I could see it via the streetlights. My brother was so scared afterwards, he immediately called the cops. Pretty amazing experience all in all. I forgot to mention why I thought it was of military design. I came to that conclusion because it looked like what one could imagine a stealth bomber from 100 years in the future might look like something out of a Terminator movie or something.